Nagsimula na po ang unang araw ng quarterfinal round dito sa Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. At ang mga kupunan na maghaharap ngayong gabi ay ang Cool Smashers kasama si Cheska Rakrakin at ang Perlas Spikers with a very happy bunch, Meita Jima. And of course, we have a very young Ino Cayetano there inside the dugout as we get set for a very exciting showdown sapagkat maghaharap muli ang Cool Smashers at ang Perlas Spikers dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa SNA at nagpapasalamat din po kami sa lahat ng mga nakatutok sa SNA HD at by live streaming sa #1 sports website sa ating bansa, sports.abs-cbn.com. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Ako po si Anton Rojas, kasama muli si Commissioner Noreen Go at syempre ating kasamang si Gaynel Krishnan. Hello girls and good evening.
Hi Anton, hi Gan.
Alright, maganda ang ating bakbakan ngayon. It is day #1 of the quarterfinals at back to zero ang apat na kupunan na sasabak sa aksyon dito sa round robin ng quarterfinals. Earlier, naparood natin, Noreen, nagtagumpay ang Lady Warriors kontra sa Philippine Air Force. Ngayon naman, susubukan ng Cool Smashers na manalo muli kontra sa Perlas.
Yeah, kailangan natin sabihin, we have to mention it again that back to zero ang standing na lahat ng teams. So, single round robin, so each game is very important.
At Gaynel, ano ba ang sitwasyon dito para sa Creamline at para sa Perlas Spikers? Kasi nga, just 2 days ago, naglaban na sila.
Well, Anton and Noreen, day 14 na nga ng ating reinforced conference at patuloy pa rin pong umiigting ang labanan dito sa loob ng Flying V Arena. Pero pag-usapan nga muna natin ang team na nakakuha ng kanilang dalawang straight na pagkatalo at yan nga ay ang Perlas Spikers. Alam mo, a while ago, I was able to talk to Z Herbacio, the team captain of the Perlas, and nasabi niya nga sa akin, they have to work as a team. Alam mo, ng mga first games daw nila nakasama itong import ay talagang nag-jive daw talaga at nag-gel ang team. But then on their last 2 games, hindi daw nila nakayanan na makuha pa yung panalo against the Cool Smashers and parang nag-collapse daw talaga yung kanilang game plan. But of course, sabi nga ni Z, this is another opportunity for them to actually go up against the Cool Smashers and gagawin daw talaga nila ang kanilang best today to actually get that win. And of course, on the other hand, we also have the Cool Smashers who actually got their win, who actually picked up momentum going into the quarterfinals. At kanina nakausap ko nga nito si Alex Cabanos. Nasabi niya nga right after the win against the Perlas Spikers last Thursday, diretso daw sila training the next day. And sabi niya nga, everybody was really focused on the training, concentrated daw lahat and very ready to win against the Perlas Spikers today. So all in all, I think this match is going to be really intense because first we have the Perlas Spikers na gustong-gusto talaga makakuha ng panalo against the Cool Smashers and this is like a rematch for them, di ba?
Oo.
Last Thursday lang yung laban nila and then going up against the Cool Smasher today. So ang sabi nga naman sa akin ni Eliza Valdez, kailangan lang nila i-maintain yung kanilang momentum and of course yung game plan nila, kailangan talaga mapakita nila on today's game. So let's just see what will happen today.
Ito yung pangatlong beses na maghaharap ngayong Reinforced Conference ang dalawang kupunan na ito. Nung una silang naglaban, nagtagumpay ang Perlas pero hindi pa naglaro ang ating mga reinforcements. When they fought the second time, that was last Thursday, nakabawi naman ang Cool Smashers winning in 4 sets.
So, bali 1-1. So
1-1
today,
na.
magkakaalaman na.
So eto na yung pangatlong laban at masasabi nating rubber match. Silipin natin ang team standings. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, nagtagumpay ang Lady Warriors kontra sa Philippine Air Force. So they are 1-0. But before we go to the rankings of the quarterfinals, eto, silipin muna natin ang preliminary round meetings. We mentioned it already, no? 1-1 kasi nanalo ang Perlas nung una. Sa pangalawa naman, nung Webes, nagtagumpay ang Cool Smashers.
Yeah, early on we saw how they ended the coming into the quarterfinals, no? And Cool Smashers ended with 4-6, while Perlas 5-5. And now they're going to meet and hopefully get their first win to equal that of the Lady Warriors, who beat the Lady Jet Spikers.
Alam mo, Noreen, Gaynel, marami ang nag-tweet sa akin asking if back to zero ang kartada ng mga kupunan sa quarterfinals. So ayan na po, nakita po ninyo sa ating team standings. Back to zero nga ang ating kupunan, mga kupunan dito sa quarterfinals. It's a fresh start for everybody.
That is right, Anton. And of course, para naman makita natin kung paano pinaghandaan ng former Queen Falcon ang game nila today against the Perlas Spikers. Amanda Villanueva, let us all watch this.
Grade school pa lang si Amanda nang makahiligan niya ang paglalaro ng volleyball.
Playing volleyball in high school, yung kinareer ko na talaga. Kasi in grade school, I started playing. Pero I decided when I was in high school to pursue it until college. Because I like the concept of team dynamic. So, mas namomotivate ako when I'm with a team instead of an individual sport.
Number 6, Amanda Villanueva.
Kaide couldn't get the point. What a difficult angle. But Amanda Villanueva twisting her body in the air and sending it across back to the Adamson side. And that's to Villanueva who flies in for the kill. At dahil sa kanyang passion sa sport, ay dinala siya ng kanyang talento sa Adamson University, kung saan tinapos niya ang kursong BS Psychology.
It was a very good experience and challenging in a way because parang we're the underdogs eh. Like we're small and depends na lang yung panlaban namin. The offense, it comes naturally but unlike the other teams na matatangkad, talagang easy lang sa kanila. So we need extra effort. So for me, it's very challenging. And I really appreciate, Adamson community just to add to that, as in general. I look to them as really a family. Forever na rin siya, lifetime. Hindi lang nag-stick sa akin yung volleyball, but also the community of Adamson also.
Proud daddy's girl si Amanda, kaya naman hindi may tatago ang closeness nila ng kanyang ama.
Siyempre, siya yung daddy ko. Siya yung una't huli na tatakbuhan ko kung ano man mangyari in my life and sa career. Pag may mga questions ako, lagi ko siyang ina-ask muna for advice.
Pero bukod sa paglalaro, ay meron pang impressive skill si Amanda, ang street photography.
Ever since, kahit nung college pa, I like taking photos pero sa phone pa lang. Tapos nung nag-Dubai ako, doon ako mas na-into it. Parang binigyan ako ng camera and then para ma-fuel yung passion ko for that.
Sa ngayon ay mas nakafocus si Man sa pag-iensayo kasama ng Team Perlas.
First ngayon, yung goal namin is to get into the semi-finals. And then after that, finals. Isa-isa lang.
Pump set. Amanda, this time, sinigurado.
Gamit ang kanyang defensive expertise at offensive prowess sa loob ng court, siguradong malaki ang may aambag niya sa kanyang kupunan upang makarating ang Team Perlas sa susunod na round.
I think kailangan lang ng team ng consistency and trust sa isa't isa. Kasi that's the pillars ng team eh.
Well, Anton and Noreen, I like how busy these players are. Pero nagagawa pa rin nila yung mga, alam mo yun, mga hobby nila like street photography, katulad nga ni Amanda.
Oo nga, nakakatuwa dahil we've been covering Amanda since her UAP days, since naglalaro siya sa beach volleyball at ngayon naman sa Premier Volleyball League. At nakikilala pa natin ang mga players na ito, not just how they play on the court, but off the court as well.
Well, that is right, Anton and Noreen. And of course, mga kapamilya, if you have thoughts or comments tungkol nga po sa match namin today, you can tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports and use the hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. And of course, check out some exclusive photos on our Instagram account. That's ABS-CBN_sports. And keep up to date on all things happening here on Premier Volleyball Leagues. All the stories, all the interviews and news about sa inyong mga paboritong players only on the Philippines' #1 sports website. That's sports.abs-cbn.com. And of course, Anton and Noreen, meron din tayo dito nga feature sa PVL on ABS-CBN kung saan pwede nga po makita ang mga kaganapan dito sa loob ng arena via Ron the Cam. Ayan nga po pinapakita naman yung sa live stream kung paano po yan ginagawa. And of course, may plus feature din kami dito sa PVL on ABS-CBN kung saan pwede po kayo makisaya, makisama sa inyong mga paboritong players. That's via mobile photo booth. Tulad niyan.
Ayan, so kung nandito kayo sa venue, just post your photos. Hopefully, you can see the players, bump into them, gamitin ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN.
That is right, Anton.
Alright, well Gan, abangan pa namin ang mga interviews mo mamaya. But when we come back, Noreen and I will discuss this matchup, our second quarterfinals match in day number 1 of the quarterfinal round dito sa Reinforced Conference ng PVL. It is the Cool Smashers versus the Perlas Spikers. Huwag po kayong alis, magbabalik po kami dito sa S&A. Ito po ang unang araw ng quarterfinal round ng Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. At pagkatapos magtagumpay ng Lady Warriors kontra sa Philippine Air Force in 5 sets, ngayon naman magbabanggaan ng Cool Smashers kontra sa Perlas Spikers ngayong gabi. Maraming salamat muli sa pagtutok ngayon sa S&A, Anton Ross, alongside Noreen Go. And just 2 days ago, nagtagumpay ang Cool Smashers kontra sa Perlas Spikers. At dahil sa panalo ng Cool Smashers, nawala ang tsansa na makakuha ng outright semifinals berth ng Perlas Spikers.
Yeah, yung scenario nga nun, had Perlas won, sila na yung automatic magiging 1 and 2, no? 1 being the water defenders. But then again, because of that victory of Cool Smashers, they were dragged, I read it in the papers, they were dragged into the quarterfinals. So they're here today.
Hinila nga sila pababa dito sa quarterfinal round. Kaya naman, after just 1 full day of rest, eto na naman, maghaharap na naman muli ang Cool Smashers at ang Perlas Spikers. We mentioned it earlier, Noreen, this is the 3rd time na maghaharap ang dalawang kupunan na ito. The first time they played against each other, wala pa dyan yung mga reinforcements. Last May 25, last Thursday, nakabawi naman ang Cool Smashers, also winning in 4 sets.
So you can see really that both teams are evenly matched. The thing is, the Cool Smashers just showed that they gelled at the time that they needed the most. They started out pretty slow, but when they gelled, it's when that one came, so that's where it mattered. And they were able to tie it up. So today, like we said earlier, it's going to be alaman na who's going to be better than the other two.
Alam mo, Noreen, I covered this round 2 encounter sa pagitan ng Cool Smashers at ng Perlas Spikers. At ang napansin namin ni Coach Ronnie Magsanok while we were covering that match was nagkulang sa communication itong Perlas Spikers, and it seemed that they lacked energy, and they also missed the services of their team captain, si Z Hervasio, who sat out that contest dahil she was dealing with the flu for 1 entire week.
Well, a lot of situations that are, the players are faced with, but this is what happened during that game where the Cool Smashers won by 4. In terms of spikes, they lorded it over 53 as compared to 43. Blocks and serve also went their way 87, 74. But you gotta realize, at least for the Perlas Spikers, that you cannot commit 30 errors. You can't give away 30 points to Cool Smashers because they will take advantage of that, just committing 24. But as a whole, really, the Cool Smashers, their attack was on point, with the 53. So that's 10 more, and they're hoping to lean on that today.
Nakita nga natin yung mga numero, Noreen. Sobrang tinambakan ng Cool Smashers and Perlas Spikers in terms of the overall numbers. They won by 20 points, and we see Coco Hashimoto, the 5'8.5" setter ng Perlas Spikers from Japan. She has taken over from Jem Ferrer, but Jem Ferrer, of course, is always ready to fill in. Ito yung mga numero ni Coco Hashimoto, 27 running sets.
Yeah, what's nice about getting an import, a setter import, is you can see the way they distribute the ball. It's not that our players are left, but it's more of these imports play at a different level. So what they bring to their teams really experience, in which Perlas is hoping to lean on naman today.
And she's already 32 years old, and she has that height to help pagdating sa blocking sapagkat she is 6 inches and a half taller than Jem Ferrer, who's only at 5'2". At kanina nakausap ng ating kasamang si Gail Krishnan, si Amy Ahomiro, who is the second leading scorer pagdating sa mga locals. Let's watch this interview.
All right, so Amy, how did the team fall short versus the Cool Smasher in round 2?
I think in that game, they really just outplayed us talaga, and feeling ko they wanted to win it more than we did. You could see from from their faces and our faces, but hopefully this game will be a lot different.
All right, so having Hashimoto as part of the team, as a team setter, how are you guys adjusting to it?
She's a great player. She's a professional, so she's very business oriented. So she just she reminds us to just focus, and we adjust naman to each other, and we're all in it to improve. So we're adjusting well.
All right, good luck in your game later. Back to you, Noreen and Anton.
At napansin ko rin, Noreen, just to add to what Amy said, walang language barrier when it comes to Coco Hashimoto because we saw in the last coverage that she was speaking in English. She was trying to motivate her teammates in the huddle.
Yeah, and that's a big difference because, you know, the communication is key in terms of games. And if Hashimoto can communicate well with her teammates, then that's a plus factor.
So, tignan natin kung makakabawi sila ngayong gabi kontra sa Cool Smashers who saw the return of the real Eliza Valdez sa kanilang huling laban because the match prior to last Thursday's match, Eliza Valdez, well, we were all shocked because she came off the bench, she played sparingly, and she scored just 2 points. I mean, when does that ever happen? But ito nga, yung pagbabalik ng tunay na Eliza Valdez, 20 points, showing us that she was okay despite that painful right ankle.
Yeah, I was going to say, you will realize if Eliza Valdez scores 2 points, there's something really wrong with her. And, you know, good for the fans and for her team that she provided 20, you know, important points because they really wanted to build on that momentum with that win coming into the quarterfinals.
And I think, Noreen, it was a statement win para sa Cool Smashers at para na rin kay Eliza Valdez, showing that she is okay and she's always ready to bounce back. At kanina, nakausap ni Gaynel Krishnan si Eliza Valdez. Panoorin natin to.
Alright, so Eliza, gaano ba ka-importante sa yung team, sa Cool Smashers na makakuha ng momentum going into the quarterfinals?
Definitely, we really nag-struggle kami for the past games talaga namin going into the quarterfinals. So, malaking advantage for the team, hindi lang as a team. Sa individual din, yung confidence booster na manalo kami sa mga last games namin before entering sa quarterfinals talaga.
Alright, so ano naman yung kailangan ulit gawin ng Cool Smasher to get this win against the Perlas Spikers again?
It's so hard to siguro play again with the Perlas kasi nalaman na natin yung mga tendencies ng bawat isa sa amin. But definitely, siguro kailangan namin ng more focus and more teamwork and happier inside the court para mas maganda pa yung performance namin today's game.
Alright, thank you so much, Addie, and good luck sa game later. Back to you, Anton and Noreen.
Well, Noreen, binanggit nga ni Lai na the tendencies because yung mga makakalaban ni Eliza ngayon are her former teammates from Ateneo, karamihan sa mga players na kasama sa Perlas.
Hindi lang yun, pati yun nakalaban na rin nga, like sila Persola. So, I'm sure they know each other's tendencies. But of course, in a game like this, wherein there are imports, you know, it's gonna be different. And we shall see.
And sa puntong ito, in this quarterfinal round, may eliminations na. So at the end of this week, malalaman na natin kung sino ang may hila pababa at kung sino ang aangat sa semifinal round. So if you're watching right now, thank you so much. Subukan natin ipa-trend ngayong gabi ang ating hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. Tag us at ABS-CBN Sports and abangan natin ang iba pang mga features at interviews ni Gaynel Krishnan at kasama rin natin si DJ Tronics inside the Phil Oil Flying V Center, making sure everybody is pumped up para sa ating pangalawang laban ngayong gabi. It is the Cool Smashers versus the Perlas Spikers right here on SNA. Ito po ang reinforced conference ng Premier Volleyball League.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Miss Joy De Imus, National Referee. Second referee, Mr. Jeff Lopez, International Referee. Before we present our starters, we'd like to say thank you. And now, let us welcome our Perlas Spikers. Let's start off with their team captain, number 6, Angeline Marie Hervasio. At number 7, Catherine Adriel Bersola. Number 16, Rongo Maipapa, Amy Ahumiro. Number 18, Diana May Carlos. Our guest player from Brazil, Hupia Inc. And our guest player from Japan, Naoko Hashimoto, number 17. Libero, number 8, Jorella Marie De Jesus. Head coach, Mr. Jerry Yee. Calling on our Creamline Cool Smashers. Team captain is number 2, Eliza Valdez. Number 3, Colleen Loris Bravo. Number 10, Maria Paulina Soriano. Number 13, Alexis Cabanos. Number 11, from the USA, Laura Shout. Our guest player. And number 16, our guest player from Thailand, Kutika Kaupin. Libero, number 18, Aurea Francesca Rakrakin. Head coach, Mr. Anusorn Tai Bundit. This is match number 32.
Magandang gabi muli sa lahat ng mga nakatutok ngayon sa S&A. Ang pangalawang laban dito sa quarterfinal round ng Reinforced Conference ng PVL. Magsisimula na. It is the Cool Smashers versus the Perlas Spikers. At ito na rin ang pagbabalik ng kapitana ng Perlas na si Z Hervasio, who is ready to go after dealing with the flu for one entire week, Noreen.
Yeah, you know, of course, we know that the captain always is very important, the role, no, to organize the team. And we know Z Hervasio, she's played so well until that time that she went down with the flu. So we're expecting her to bounce back today.
Kita natin si Hupia Inc., one of the most dominating reinforcements dito sa PVL, averaging 22 points per match para sa kanyang kupunan. Grabe.
Oh, well, national team ng Brazil before. So we're talking about a different level altogether.
Tsaka komportable siya dito sa kanyang mga teammates because Hupia actually met itong mga BVR girls through BVR dahil nag-compete yan sa BVR simula pa noong 2015. They actually call her Hoops. Ganun sila ka-close dito kay Hupia Inc. Samantala, binigay ni Hashimoto ang bola dito kay Kathy Bersola. And this is like a lineup filled with firepower right now para sa Perlas Ring.
Well, it's not just Perlas. Actually, when you look at both teams, that's why we say that they're quite kind of evenly matched. They're really powerhouse teams. That's why the games normally either 4 or 5 sets. Rarely do you see a straight set victory.
Number 1 team pagdating sa setting, itong Perlas. Number 1 serving team naman, ang Cool Smashers dito sa ating Reinforced Conference. Cabanos.
But I'm actually interested to see. It's my first time to watch Rakrakin as a libero. So that's an interesting addition to the Cool Smashers.
Dao getting denied there by 2 blockers. It's going to take 2 blockers at least to stop Dao. Now, going back to what you were saying about Rakrakin as a libero, I asked her noong Webes kung dati na ba siyang libero. At ang sinabi niya sa akin, the only time na naglibero siya was when she was training with LaSalle. Doon lang siya naging libero, nung nag-ensayo siya sa LaSalle before siya lumipat sa San Beda.
At least, the experience na siya.
And she made a good account of herself as a libero in the past 2 matches.
I didn't see that. So I'm pretty excited to watch her play.
For somebody who only spent a short amount of time as a libero, she did pretty well. Kasi sanayan na magbigay ng puntos as a member of the Red Lionesses sa NCAA.
Bravo scores again.
Wow, Colleen Bravo. 2 points with doing that, but we gotta mention the Perlas Spikers have gotta watch their first pass. They can't be giving too many regalos to the Cool Smashers.
Itong si Colleen Bravo is not really known as a scoring powerhouse, but she's one of the top middle blockers sa NCAA bilang miyembro ng Perpetual.
Oh,
off the block. 3-all.
but she's a good fit, you know, for the Cool Smashers. I mean, it's a good exposure. It's good exposure for her.
And the thing is, hindi naman kailangan asahan masyado or you rely heavily on Colleen for points dahil nandiyan na si Eliza, nandiyan na si Dao, who are also very familiar with each other kasi magkakampi sila sa 3BB na Cornon sa Thailand.
Yeah. But you know, when they actually contribute, speaking of Colleen Bravo, even Cabanos, these are precious points, diba? Precious points because that is your support to your superstars.
Bonus. Gutika. Binigay dito kay Eliza Valdez, and that's the familiarity na binanggit ko. Teammates sa Thailand, teammates na naman dito sa Pilipinas.
And you also mentioned, Anton, no? Di pwede ang single blocker kay Kutika. Kay Valdez din. Kahit pa that's Rupia Inc., it's really hard to stop Eliza.
Now on top.
Herbacio trying to warm up here and get back in the groove. Z is averaging 11.8 points per match in 9 matches dito sa Reinforced Conference.
Well, of course, we're hoping that she's 100% already.
Samantala, the #1 serving team in the league gets an ace courtesy of Colleen Bravo.
Yeah, we did mention Perlas has got to work double time with their first ball.
Nako, Noreen, eto na naman tayo sa pinaka-paboritong bahagi ng ating coverage from Jewel Paterno, 03. Go Cool Smashers! Go Ate Eliza, go Ate Kutika, go Ate Shout!
Fight, fight! They're from Roslyn. Pikis. Go Eliza Valdez and the rest of the team. Good luck for the game. Kaya mo ngayon. Go lang.
Go lang, go lang. From Kena Montefalco. Don't know which team to support. What to do? Parehong magaling eh. I'll just enjoy this matchup. Yes, Kena. Good problem yan. Magandang problema yan.
Saka good decision na rin yun.
Now, how do you stop a 6'2" Brazilian with so much experience gaya ni Hupia Inc?
Well, you put 3-man. At least a 3-man block.
Hupia Inc.
Ayan po si Hupia Inc. who has experience playing all over the world, in the States, in Turkey, now here in the Philippines. Too strong on that serve though.
First technical timeout. Creamline.
Okay, 8-4 ang ating talaan. Lamang ang Cool Smashers. Magbabalik po ang PVL dito sa SNA.
Hi, I'm Zel Cruz of Pasig. Hi, Colleen. May tanong ako sa'yo. Ano yung pinaka-beauty regimen mo para mapanatili yung makinis at flawless mong skin? Go Creamline! Go Colleen!
Hi, beauty regimen, wala naman, ano lang, lagi lang ako umiinom ng water, tapos mahilig ako sa fruits, tapos ice cream, Creamline, yun lang.
Okay, sa plug.
Okay, based on your experience, nakakatulong ba sa clear skin ang ice cream? Or you don't care?
No,
Because I don't care. I just love ice cream.
No, exactly. I mean, I don't eat a lot of ice cream too, so. But water, yes.
Yes, water.
Water, yes.
Service.
Water is always good. Ito po si Z Herbacio. Ang kanyang kupunan down right now 5-8. At pakakawalan ni Z ang kanyang patented jump serve. Serving it up to her former teammate Eliza Valdez. And Valdez unable to get that over the net. Balikan muna natin si Gan Krishnan.
Well, Anton and Noreen, patiin muna natin ang ating mga viewers na magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Alam nyo, kanina nakausap ko nga ito si Alex Cabanos ng Cool Smashers. At kanina, unang-una nga siyang dumating sa dugout ng Cool Smashers. At tanong ko nga sa kanya kung ano ba yung mga nagiging kulitan nitong Cool Smashers na team. At sabi niya nga, alam mo, every day daw, every time daw na may game sila, ang kulitan daw nila ay ang una daw kulitan nila ay aasarin daw nila yung isang player para daw ma-into the mood daw ito. Pagdating daw sa court, talaga magpapakita daw ng maganda daw. Katulad nga ni Alex ng last game. Sabi nga nila, inaasar siya na single siya, na irereto daw siya ng kanyang mga teammates sa iba dahil nga daw ay nahanapan siya ng boyfriend. Ayan ha. Tapos sinabi nga nila na kaya daw ni Alex na magpakita muna ng maganda sa court, saka na lang daw mag-boyfriend. Alright. That's the
Alam mo, Gan, Noreen, ang napansin ko lagi nyo binabalita kung sino yung mga single na players dito sa Cool Smashers. Kasi nung nakaraan, binanggit ni Cassie Gormley na single daw si Dow. Single daw si Dow.
Single daw si Dow.
Ngayon naman si Alex Cabanos. Okay.
I'm sure, Anton, marami nagtatanong. That's why.
Okay.
By Soriano.
Samantala, ang Cool Smashers, maganda ang pwesto ngayon sapagkat lamang sila 11-7 kontra sa Perlas Spikers. Ang kailangan ng Perlas Spikers na rin makabalik sa win column because they lost in their last 2 matches.
Yeah, and we know that they can. We've seen a couple of their games wherein maganda naman yung laro. But their problem is always their slow start. You know, they're like people saying, diesel mag-start. So they have to get past that and hopefully start strong. But so far, they find themselves down here in the first set.
Meanwhile, we have Coco Hashimoto, who's a lefty, scoring with that left-handed spike. Hashimoto, back set, binigay dito kay Ahumiro. She gets roof by Dao.
By Kotika.
Well, she's showing us hindi lang spike, she can also defend.
Timeout, Coach Jerry Yee.
We on, no under, no fun. Yeah, net. Low, high, no low. Let's go. Jump high. Let's go.
Flying V.
Kasama rin natin sa ating live stream team ngayong gabi si Billy Capistrano at Pia Geiser.
And, enjoy the game. Marami, kasi parang nakikita ko sa kanila medyo frustrated sila na tuloy-tuloy yung mistakes na nangyayari sa kanila.
So baka nag-carry on, no, yung pagka-uptight nila sa previous game to this game, and sana masolusyonan nila yon. And of course, we're gonna go back to some tweets. This is from Arakle. Hashimoto is so pretty, hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. Oh, maganda talaga si Coco-san. And of course, hi to Alta Peaks, Abu Dhabi, Thailand, Singapore, and Hong Kong. And happy birthday to of Abu Dhabi. Salamat sa inyong panonood. And sana nag-e-enjoy kayo sa game natin ngayon between the Perlas Spikers and the Cool Smashers.
Tama.
Alam mo, Noreen, okay talaga itong tandem ni Billy at Pia Geiser. Parehas pang naka-glasses.
They seem like they're enjoying it.
Yeah. May mga hand gestures pa si Pia Geiser parang getting into the rhythm na siya.
Yeah, noong una nga, I gotta talk to her, naninibago. Pero ngayon, okay na siya.
Serving for Creamline.
It's always nice to hear from new blood dito sa ating broadcast team. Sometimes when I'm not at home at hindi ako nagko-cover ng PVL, I listen to our live stream team and get a lot of insights dahil nakakasama nga natin ang ating mga up-and-coming or some players who have graduated from college already.
Service. Soriano.
And it's nice nga, sabi mo nga, new blood, diba? You hear the players, especially like sila Pia Geiser, sila Alfred Valbuena, you hear, the fresh graduates, what they think about a certain play.
Hashimoto tossing it up to Tots Carlos. Valdez pops it up. Hinabol ni Cabanos. Binigay dito kay Dao. Goes down the line. Hupia Inc was there. Hervasio and Hashimoto freezing on that last play. The Cool Smashers lead the Perlas Spikers 16-8.
Hi Z, I'm Nesil Haviliana po from Bukidnon. Tanong ko lang po, palagi kayong nagsasama sa iyong kapatid na si Joshua. Ano ba ang kadalasang ginagawa ninyo pag magkasama kayo?
Hi guys, so me and my brother, who's 11 years old, are very close. Usually we do movie dates together. And ayun, nagkukulitan kami since malayo yung agwat ng age namin. I think 14 or 15 years. So wala namang selos na nangyayari. So we're very close. And yeah, I appreciate having him there all the time. Thank you.
Wow. I wonder how that's like, having an ate. Kasi ako yung panganay sa family. So if Josh was 11, Z is 25. That's a 14-year age gap. And Z takes her baby brother to the movies.
Yeah, I have an ate, and it's always good because you know that she looks after you. She got your back in anything.
Samantala, players in the back row could not stop this powerful lady. Gunica.
Villanueva in.
And that's why a substitution has been made by Coach Jerry, bringing Amanda Villanueva, which we featured earlier to replace Tots Carlos.
Amanda Villanueva, a photography fanatic.
Oh, good save.
Free ball. Villanueva getting it up in the air. Binigay dito kay Bersola, but it goes long.
Bersola.
Sayang, wasted opportunities. Here, so far in this first set, it's the Perlas Spikers committing too many errors. That's why the Cool Smashers have a 10-point lead, a commanding 10-point lead.
Soriano.
Cool Smashers seem to be riding off of that momentum that they had in the last match last Thursday.
Meanwhile, Herbacio looking good on that back row attack.
To 18.
And hopefully that can boost her confidence and also the morale of the Perlas spikers because we've seen them play. They're too quiet right now.
Substitution.
And we're going to change things up here.
17 out.
Jem
12.
Ferrer,
Ferrer.
three-time UAAP best setter, coming in for Coco-san.
And she's also known for her
Jem
serve.
Ferrer.
Yes.
Serving for Perlas.
And Jem Ferrer held the fort before Coco-san was playing. And she's also a big reason kung bakit #1 setting team ang Perlas.
Yeah.
Combination play!
Oh, good dig.
De Jesus, great job working from the back row. Shout, pops it up. Cabanos trying to surprise Perlas. Hupia gets it back to the other side. Cabanos, panibagong pagkakataon.
Oh, good save.
Quick attack for Bravo. Villanueva fading back for that spike. Cabanos tipping it over. Persona tipping it over and scoring for Perlas.
That's a long rally, the longest I think so far here in the first set. And Kathy Bersola showing us that height is might.
Kathy Bersola,
Service.
very active.
Ferrer.
So what about the digs of Perlas?
Oh, great job, Ella De Jesus. And look at the power of Dao, and she does not like the call.
11
Yeah,
to
they call a
18.
net violation. And normally, wala naman talagang umaamin na nag-net violation.
Okay, panoorin natin dito
Ferrer.
Ayun, sumabit talaga.
Hindi daw.
Hindi daw.
Sabi ni daw.
Too low for Bravo.
Now, the
12
Perlas
to
Spikers
18.
are trying to mount a
Perlas.
comeback here. 2 straight points mula nung pumasok si Jem Ferrer.
Creamline calls for
Yeah,
time.
and now Coach Tai sues for time.
Okay, basahin muna natin ang ating mga tweets from Rosario, Batangas. This is a message from Angel Nika Sina. Sina? From Imbong Condes, go Alay Imbong. Imbong Condes. Watching from Davao.
And then there's a racer. Eton. Go Creamline, go Valdez. Heart strong. PVL on ABS. Alam naman natin yung mga fans ni Eliza, they really watch. They really take time to watch her game.
Batiin ko na rin itong si Joshua Jimenez who tweeted me. He's watching from Davao City. I hope everybody is okay in that part of the country.
19 to 12.
Did you feel the earthquake?
Yes, I did.
Scary,
I was on my desk at home when I experienced the earthquake.
Alex
It was strong, so we're really hoping that everyone's okay.
Pero malalakas din at nayayanig ang mga players dahil sa mga palo na mga katulad ni Eliza, ni Dao, ni Hupia at ni Kathy. Explosive matchup ang ating pangalawang matchup dito sa Reinforced Conference ng PVL.
Villanueva.
But yeah, you know, but we haven't really felt shout. You know?
Yun.
Hindi siya binibigyan so far. So, of course, yung fans gusto rin siya makita.
Laura had 16 points in the last match.
20 to 13.
Laura, Kutika, and Eliza combined for 53 points.
Wow.
Kaya nanalo ang Cool Smashers last Thursday. But that's a great observation na rin kasi ngayon medyo tahimik pa itong si Laura.
Helping. Service.
She's gotta make some noise. Shout's gotta make some noise.
Shout's gotta shout.
Overreach. Called on shout. 14
They call a
to 20.
violation. Overreaching there. And shout.
Substitution.
And
Perlas,
Laura is
7
the
out,
tallest
1.
player here on the floor
in.
from any team. 6'5" from Oregon.
6'5". Wow.
Yep, 6'5". Jaja height.
Sasa de Vanadera. Serving.
Sasa de Vanadera is in the match. Quick attack for Bravo.
Bravo.
And
Over
Cabanos
the
is
block.
getting Colleen involved here in this
21
match.
to 14.
You know, I think she's doing a good job because you gotta get everybody involved. I really feel that
Substitution.
shout, there's something,
Creamline.
she's
3
not
out.
probably 100%
15.
because obviously
Perlas
they're not
in.
going to her.
Tignan natin kung magbabago yan dahil she just looked at Cabanos.
Serving for
So
Creamline.
let's see if Cabanos will make a play for her. De Jesus receives that one. Ferrer, back set para kay Hupia Inc. Soriano and Valdez nakabantay. Herbaso. And look at this tandem of Soriano and Shout.
22-14.
Well, you got a 6'5" blocker and a blocker like Pao Soriano. That's really tough to get through.
It hit Laura's arm, right? So that's the 11th block point of Shout here in the reinforced conference of the PVL. Cabanos back set para kay Shout. And now they're getting Shout involved on cue.
We were wondering.
And Hupia Inc. with a response. One of the most dominant reinforcements we have dito sa PVL. Hupia Inc.
Perlas, 12 out, 17. Hashimoto.
Another
in.
import back in. Hashimoto.
Pero 3 puntos na lang ang kailangan ng Cool Smashers para makamit itong set number 1. Soriano binigay dito kay Shout. Villanueva was there. Free ball. Cabanos binalik dito kay Shout. And Laura Shout making some noise.
Okay, so she's fine. Alex just didn't want to give it to her earlier.
Creamline, 11
Laura
out,
coming out with a smile, getting
Galanza
a high
in.
five from Coach Tai, and Coach Tai giving her some tips, telling her to flick that wrist.
Kailangan may action talaga.
Serving for Creamline.
Gemma Galanza is in now for the Cool Smashers. Hashimoto, quick attack. Southpaw spike mula kay Amy Ahomiro.
Quick attack.
Yeah, that's because of better reception. That's why they can go to that. I think Perlas has got to realize that, you know, we can do our combination play, but we got to pass that first ball.
Herbaso, serving.
Herbaso back on the service line. 23-16 ang ating talaan. Sharp serve by Herbaso. Valdez coming in. Herbaso binigay dito kay Villanueva. Cross court, popped up by Rakrakin. Soriano naman for that attack from the middle.
That is classic Pao Soriano for you, the quickness.
For Creamline.
You can see she's not, I always have to say that, she's not the tallest of middle blockers, but she is so quick.
Team captain,
Pao Soriano is
serving for
silently the second leading scorer pagdating sa mga locals, averaging 9 points per match for the Cool Smashers.
Wow.
And she's only 5'7". Villanueva fading back. Galanza pops it up. Soriano na naman.
And Soriano ends the set for Creamline.
And Pao Soriano, the former Queen Falcon, taking set number 1 via this quick attack. Cabanos to Soriano. Puntos para sa Cool Smashers. And the Cool Smashers take set number 1, 25-16. Magbabalik po ang PVL Reinforced Conference dito lang sa SND.